going on, YouTube, my family and my friends? Xcellent Dreamz here, back with another exclusive video for you today. Alright, so check out what we got going on. Alright, so somebody asked me, and it was like, hey Ray, how do you print off rhinestone templates so big if your design is 12.593 inches by 18.543 inches? How do you print off a design so big if you're only working with 11.5 inch rhinestone flock? Where the rhinestone flock comes in 12 inches, but if you're using a cricut or you're using a silhouette or any one of the smaller cutters, then you're pretty much working with 11.5 inches in width by however long your roll is, if that makes sense. So here in CorelDraw, you have the ability to, I already have it done here, but let me show you. I can highlight this entire image here, and as you can see, it has stones in the chimney, it has stones in the trap city, the word part. Well, let me fix this stone here. Actually, I'm about to fix this whole C real quick, y'all. Boom. Can I add a stone? That looks crowded compared to everything else. Boom. Alright, I'm going to fix this Y. I want that Y. Bottom of that Y down here. Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I just fixed that. Those little imperfections in there. I think it's good. I mean, even though, let me fix this right here, y'all. I just want it to be somewhat slick and ready to go. Alright, I just pretty much use my replace stone tool and added some stones to that row. And go ahead and drag this stone down here, and we're going to replace this whole row by going to the the edit tab, and fill between two, shift and clear the paths. Looks like we can get a stone in between here. Alright, and we may get one right there, and then just connect this line back up here. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so now what we do is we can highlight the entire design, come over here to our templates tab and hit this. Well, no, let's not do that. Let's only do the stones. So let's click on one stone and then click on this tab up here, which is left click same size. So we're going to select every stone in this design that is the same size. Boom. As you can see, it selected all the stones. Now let's do a vinyl overcut stone 2+ cut. You can left click or right click, it doesn't matter, because they're all stones. They're all going to stay facing the correct way. So now, as you can see, it broke those stones up here. It broke this color up into one template, broke this color up into another template, broke the car up into another template, into two templates, because it's two-tone. So then what I would do is, because of course it would be senseless to cut all of these pieces out, so I'll grab this part. That's 7.432 inches by 8.642. I'll just drag that down there and make a copy. So I know that's one part. This crate can actually go right here, right? So now the size of that is 7.432 by 9.206. So 9 inches, 206. What's this here? The car is 3 inches, 3.2 inches. So let's drag it down and make a copy. I just want to see how close can we get that car in there and still keep it under 11 inches. Let's try right there. That way this part is separate, so you can brush stones into this part. We can drag this part over as well, and let's even turn it, because that's the other parts of the car. So let's keep all of that pretty much together. Boom. Okay. What's the width and height of it? Alright, so we got 12.089. We might be able to fix that by just dragging this down just a little bit into here. Now what we got? 11.756, so we're close. So now what I would do is I would grab just this car by using our freehand pick tool and drawing this circle around it. And then I would just move it in just a little, just a squinch. Like so. That should do it. So now we know we got this part here to brush stones into this section. Let me show you. We can brush stones into this section. We can brush stones into this part or this part, like, because you can just take masking tape and cover up those areas that you don't want the stones to fall into. Let's move him down. Alright. Cool. So now we have it. Let me switch back to my pick tool. You do that by clicking and holding on the pick tool, and then you get this drop out box. So let's choose the pick tool. Now it is 11.455 by 7.686, which means that it is less than 11.5 inches in width. So now what I would do is, if I was sending this to my Cricut, I would have to put this box around it. Make sure the box is $11.5 on this end. Alright, and we want to make sure that all those stones pretty much fit into that box. We want to move the box down just a little bit. And actually, hold on, we wouldn't do that here. This, let me show y'all. Using it out of CorelDraw like this, then I would copy it personally. Copy it into my Great Cut. Paste it into my Great Cut. Make sure that it is turned the way to where it lines up with my cutter. So I have my 11.5 inches on my y-axis, as you can see here, and then I have my 7.686. Well, nope, let me flip it. I can flip it. My bad. Here we go. So now it'll cut out 11.5 inches this way by 7.686 inches that way. That way we save a lot of our rhinestone flock in the process by cutting out one template and then brushing the stones into the area that they go, picking it all up at one time, and then just cutting the separate areas and piecing them where you would like to put them on a shirt. Alright, now if we were taking this design here, we would have to do that a different way for Cricut. Now for Cricut, it's sort of similar, but it's a different process. So I would take and grab all of one color, drag it over, and make my copy. When I drag it over and make my copy, I want to combine everything together. Alright, do the same with the next color, using just this one in the top right. So I click on one color, one stone, and then left click on this color here, on that box there, and then I'm just dragging it out and making a copy. Doing the same with the blue, and then the same with the crate down here. Fix that. I noticed that was off, y'all. Boom. Alright. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to piece it together, sort of similar like I did over here. Okay. See what it did? It doubled it up right there. So let's just go back. Okay. Alright, I see what happened. So I need to make my workspace bigger. That should do it right there. Okay. Alright, cool. So now, we're just going to delete this page altogether. And that page. And work from here. So I can delete all of that. And let's move all of this up here, so that we got room on our workspace. Alright. Now, I'm just moving those over and combining them. So now I'm about to select the next color, right click and combine them. The next color, dragging it over, right click, combine, and then dragging it over. When I select it all and I drag it over, I left click drag and then I right click and it makes a copy. Then I right click again and combine. Alright, so now let's see. I might do this one a totally different way, y'all. I might actually separate the card like this. What is that? Oh, so that's 12.27 across. So let's ungroup, break that curve apart, and we're going to just move that piece in. Now what we working with? Is it less than 11 and a half? 10.83. So let's move it out just a little bit. We're trying to get it to 11 and a half because we know 11 and a half works. So 11.221. Let's drag it out just a 11.221 is good. I'm gonna go just a hair. Alright, 11.226. Let's do the same for this one. Break the curve apart. And then let's go 11. Let's drag it in to where it fits in there. We can even drag our ruler out, you know, and get precise with it. Alright, boom. Control S. Remember to save your work, folks. What we want to do, we can drag this. We see that fits right there perfectly. So now what we working with? We're working with 11 and a half inches across by 7.795 in height. We can just add this part right to it, like so. Or we can even turn this piece like so, and drop it right there. Boom. So now we have our whole template, and it is 11.364 inches in width by 15.461 inches in height. And that's good because we have to put a box around it, and we want our box to be 11.5 inches. With our box being 11.5 inches, now we can select all of these other objects, right? And then let's right click and combine them all together. Hold shift, select the box outline, and press P. And now it will center it all directly inside the box, and that template is now ready to be cut. Well, we got one more step. Click on the box, hit black, and well, let's change it to a color where we can see it. Push it to the back. Now we want to take all of these dots, click on them, hold shift, select the box, and let's trim those dots through the box. What we're left with is this. Change it to black so y'all can see it. Now this is the file that you will then click on export as, I'm going to export it as Trap City SVG, and I'm going to even name it for Cricut. Export the SVG file, save it somewhere where you can find it. I'm putting it on my desktop. Don't put it on your desktop. I'm only putting it on my desktop for tutorial purposes. Please put it in a folder with the rest of your CorelDraw files. So now that that file is saved, then we will come open up the design space. I got a feeling since I haven't used design space in a minute, it's going to try to go through an update, which, oh, look. It said, no, I ain't got to update, player. I'm coming right on. Welcome, Raymond. Alright, from there, what you want to do is, let's go to File. No, hit the three lines. And we want to go to, oh, it's been a minute since I used it. It's Canvas. Oh, there it is. Taking all that. Upload image. You can either drag and drop the file directly into here. I'll go to browse because I know I put it on my desktop. What did I name it? Oh. What did I name it, y'all? See? Trap City. There it is. Open it up in here. When it opens up, it will say cut image here at the bottom. Hit upload. From there, you want to click on it here and then add to canvas. Now that it's added to the canvas, it came in at 11.5 by 17.33. Check the guide to make sure. See, this one says 17.333. So what I'm going to actually do is go back to Cricut. I'm going to click on this box here. I'm going to come up here to the size and look, it is 11.5 by 17.333. So this is ready to cut. So we can go to make it. It says this project is not supported by your current machine selection. To resolve, select OK. Alright. What's going on? Image too large. Reduce image size to 11.5 inches by 23. Okay, so let's just rotate it 90 degrees. Alright, now let's try it, make it. I'm not getting it, y'all. Alright, let's see here. It's less than 11.5 and it's less than what they say it is. Right here it says image too large. Reduce image size to 11.5 inches by 23 inches or less. And it is 23 inches or less. So let's just see here. Optimize experience for the Cricut Explorer family, because I have a Cricut Explorer. Still saying project incompatible, and I'm like, why? I need to update the firmware or something, because I've cut out 11.5 inches plenty of times. Let's see here. Alright. Look, it's saying Maker 3. Explorer 3. So I just chose one of those different ones. Even though I have a Cricut Explorer Air 2, I'm sure I can still send this. Based on your layout, material must be at least 19 inches in length. And it will be that. So from here, once you get to this page and you see it laid out on the mat, you can just hit continue. Of course, I don't have my machine connected right now, but once you connect your machine, you can hit cut and it'll be off and running. So if this video helped you, please smash that like button. I know I'm late with saying it, you know, but go ahead and subscribe to the video, you know. Please leave a comment down below if this video definitely helped you to understand how to take a large image that's over 12 inches and still be able to cut out a rhinestone template using 11.5 inch rhinestone flock. This is Raymond Jones, aka Xcellent Dreamz, aka the Rhinestone King, aka your t-shirts maker, favorite t-shirt maker, and the list goes on. And I'm out.